raceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. I see the bomb as a symbol of my importance. And it's a constant reminder to everyone of the sacrifice I was willing to make. The freedom I've given up, the pain, it's not something that just anyone has the resolve to bear.
He sees that bomb as a badge of honor. I see it as a symbol of compliance. Delgado is a harsh master.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and should our enemies capture me or for Delgado, It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get used. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. None. Other is the interview. Yes, about time you shut up and listen. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the I've granted you all the necessary. We're officially done here. No, I believe that covers all. Take the elevator to the...
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired.
Of course, when the tour is over.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. If dealing with the Ragana was at the limit of your capabilities, then you are already in too deep to quit. And I can promise you, it only gets more deep. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. You stay loyal or you pay the consequence. None of us like to follow orders. That is why we all ended up here.
You don't have to like it, Rook. You have to just shut up.
If I were you, I would listen carefully.
Can we get on with this?
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have... Since you two seem so eager to move forward, pack your cold weather gear, Rooks.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging 10 Johns to the circle.
Crix's legacy is no... We've got fresh eyes in the...
I hope you're...
This initiation as Crix led the riot. What? Were you expecting a goddamn graduation ceremony? Think I'm just going to slap a skull on you and send you on your way? Make no mistake. You are being tested all the time. And Neighbor? Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect... Through a bit of luck and a hat, this will be the first time someone... It has been frustrating. Before Crix left, somewhere down... If we're gonna beat those...
Dale's leaving out the best. Crix left a lot of big...
When we get our hands on... You forget the UC is still licking its wounds from the colony wars. They don't have the capability to mount a full... And if they were foolish enough to attack, we would have them. Listen to the word. You will find that out in due...
Though the idea of the leg...
Sounds like someone wants to get down. Okay, enough this guy. To that end, the next stop is... Since Mathis doesn't have a...
Logging right amount.
Bothering to carry all that junk.
Reaction.
Gonna start something? Because I'll finish it.
The fleet protects our own, but you turn against us, and you're dead.
I don't know about you, but I think the welcome sign really lends itself to the alluring charm of this star station.
You see Sys-Def as a joke. They haven't caught us yet.
Rook.
I have things for you. Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
Starting landing procedure.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
I'm not taking anyone's side at anything. All I am doing is watching the both of you, and waiting for one of you to do something stupid so I can put you on the ground. That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right, listen up because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. If that was supposed to be a joke, I am not laughing.
Don't worry about laughing, Delgado. It'll be a goddamn laugh riot when I split open his head with a crowbar.
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah. Smartest thing you've said all day.
If I hear one more thing from either of you about getting paid for this job, I will put a bullet in your head myself. Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
Oh, very nice. I'll just remain here and soak in the planet's lovely winter-like atmosphere until I go hypothermic.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving. here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the Legacy, and eventually, the Crimson Fleet. The Lock.
Yeah? Oh, good.
I've been down here. All right, let's keep moving. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler.
How many people did the UC stick down here, Dal?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Well, not much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dome.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Mathis. It's history. Remember that. Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their bodies probably... Hey, how about that? Guess you're not...
Well, look at that. Now let's see. Since you are such good...
Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? Whew, yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, this gives me an idea. We use this opportunity to take out... We bide our time. And even the old... I had a feeling you'd be on board. Let's pretend for... Once we get rid... Playing it safe, huh? But you better have me back. Now, let's find...
I guess that's one way through.
Is anyone up there? Can either of you hear me? So the two of you made it, huh? You kidding? After what just happened? After that icefall? Don't worry, we have obviously been cut first. And second, try... I'll make it easy for you. This really isn't... Dios, you are standing in the... No, there's no time for that. And tell Matt...
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now.
After action report.
Your pack's too full. You'll slow us down. Looks like there's a guard tower over in the cell block. We should check it out. Here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something. I bet those things are crawling right behind the walls. Ugh.
I've been hit!
So have you thought about? Yeah, right. You saw it back there. And if they haven't, you've got a point. All right. So now the... Keep doing what we've been doing. I suppose if he stashed... Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess. the hell are you planning to do with all that
That's
stuff?
all yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transporting in a legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll help the mighty details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
I'm gonna wipe the floor with you!
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 4861171. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards. You know what'll happen.
Eyes up! Incoming! Looks like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay. For quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
Took long enough? Use the intercom. We need to talk. Something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I'm the only one left. Damn creatures finished off the rest of my people. But finding the legacy, that is going to make their sacrifice worthwhile. I don't know. Looks like some kind of a security office or something. It doesn't matter. Did you find anything or not? I knew it! Everyone said I was out of my mind! But something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right people for the job.
Yup, that's right. It was a team effort all the way. We had each other's backs the whole time, Del.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, sorry, Del. You go right ahead.
Okay. Now, all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. Don't worry about your ship. I will send some people down to get it. You just get your ass on that shuttle and get out of here. According to the schematics, then it's just a... I don't care if you are finished or not. I want that information about Griggs' legacy in my hands. After that, you can come back. Okay, let me see.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the exit process. Please stand.
Yup. That's good. You
Look, well, I wanted to thank you for not being a jerk and hounding... What? No, no way. But, look, about all that killing Delgado's... Now, let's...
Faster than the speed of light. And none of that grab tech cheating.
Seals are tight, we're docked.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Soon, everyone is going to learn to fear the fleet.
Need something? While we're here, perhaps we should remain silent about my background with the United Colonies.
You check out the Reckoner's core. She's a beaut, ain't she?
Tick-tock. A little less loitering.
I always thought heat leeches were just pests. Never considered trying to raise one as a pet.
You might find a deal or two here. If you can overlook the spatters of blood covering all the stolen goods, of course.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. Demanding the credits up front, huh? You're learning, Rook. You are learning. Don't worry. You finish the job, and you will get paid. But first, I need to sample the merchandise.
Translation. Give him what you found before he puts a hole in your chest.
Oh, excuse me. Forgive my impertinence. What I meant to say was, give me whatever you found right now before I blow your goddamn head off. Please.
Just cut the crap and give him what you found.
That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. Because they would be rolling in so much cash? Not to mention they... And as far as Galbank goes, no. The legacy is out. I'm sure he did not have a choice. Let us start with what we... Neighbor, weren't you working...
Are you serious?
Ay, Dios mío. That Starliner...
Which means a gap. Holy...
Pack your bags, Rook. And since you've heard... Yeah, so that... Neighbor and I are too well. I need you to board that ship. I see. Just be sure to... You know what? I'm gonna... But if he gets in your way... Don't be stupid. You gotta look at the big picture. Oh, before you leave... Because you're the one that as far as math is. We'll see. That's it then. And remember...
Hey, Rook.
If you have any last questions about the job, ask them now.
Gotta make sure to train every day. Bad aim and bad health will get you killed.
Be sure you have the proper shielding for any smuggling jobs. Be seeing you.
Need a drink? Bob, the last one.
Hey, if you would have found out what... I appreciate that.
As long as you don't shoot us.
You just...
Come
about our accomplishments, but here, it's a competition.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
Are you two paying for another round?
Maybe. We haven't decided.
Why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you who ends up with all our friends?
My friend's got a point about every pirate in this joint.
I like my
Seems to
weapons
me,
like I
instead
like
of
my
trawling deep space for stick change, you got a much bigger target right here.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing
posture degrades with increased carry weight.
I ever find that bastard, the things I do to them.
What a day.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that ass. I'm not about to let her pay. My score involves, if anyone finds, there's no way I'm gonna miss. Oh, don't worry. Rokov's been at the event, so it's... Then why the hell are you... Look, you can make all the jokes. Either way, I get...
Unless you plan to...
Yeah, ES, Earth. Come on. All Rokov does is speak. If you want my advice. You do whatever you... All right, because that's exact... Beneath all of... So get used to... Because that's beneath all of that. So get used to hearing that. We'll talk later.
Always listen to Delgado.
If you want to pat that yours, mission boards are the way to do
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die. Your choice.
So, looks like, once again, I'm Jack. Like Neva said. It may not be wider. I can guarantee we got the best. Anything that keeps the use, just let me know when you want. I don't mind helping. Shop's always open. Ship services? You need it, I've got it. If you've got the credit? Sure, sure.
The fleet is family.
I don't suppose I have time for a nap before we leave?
Hey, you might want this.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
jump down. Take that, Dad.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Orders came down. Some new science division policy. Everyone on board.
Hello?
I bet operations on the key are a clown show.
You're back. So how did it go? Even with our best intelligence equipment, we can monitor very little from the vigilance. We can pick up local communications chatter and use long-range scans to see where you travel. But when you're on the ground, you're on your own. If we get too close, we not only expose ourselves to an attack, but we might blow your cover. Frankly, it's because we've never gotten this far before. The last agent I sent to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet ended up in a morgue on New Atlantis. You stop now. Delgado will make it his life's work to hunt you down and kill you.
Not to mention the fact that you could potentially jeopardize the intelligence operatives we have in the field.
Lieutenant Toft is correct. I'm sorry, but there is no turning back. That being said, I believe you should be proud of what you've accomplished. I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? I understand your concern, but you can rest assured that every member of this crew has been thoroughly vetted by both myself and Lieutenant Toft. Any information that you turn over will not be leaving this ship until it's fully encrypted and encoded. I give you my word. If the intelligence I've read is accurate, Delgado is a charismatic leader, but a bit short on judgment. That's why you want to stay on his good side, and stay away from Neva. She's shrewd, and she's sniffed out everything we've thrown her way. Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Excuse me, Commander. Did you say Crix's legacy? Please tell me you aren't seriously going to give that any credence. Everyone knows that's just I don't know, a myth.
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to attribute to myth.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. All right, take it easy. We prefer to check our own sources, if you don't mind. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? That one's simple. We monitored your ships heading down to the surface of Suvorov. In fact, when they returned to the key and you didn't immediately follow, well, We almost thought our operation was terminated. Can you imagine the amount of embarrassment Galbank would have to endure if they... Doesn't matter if that ship went... Clever, Delgado. We can't let...
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Cricks was clever. For some reason. Because the Crimson Fleet would be... Even if they'd... No. And let Neva Mora take his place. Or Shinya Voss. Or any one of them. No. The solution is to stick to the undercover. It's imperative that you... If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport, I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. You're both dismissed.
Any troubles you need to share? Yes.
Word is the fleet has you chasing ghosts.
Let's get this crate into space.
Oh, I never get tired of that.
Airlock integrity looks good.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for... Then out of nowhere, just when... Because the only way... Worst case scenario. Oh, sure. Let's get one... Well, I'll be damned. Someone from the fleet finally agrees with me about something. So Neva's message said you were here for it. Was that all she sent you here to do? Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never... She told you to hold that over my... Fine, I'll help. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we... So why are you targeting a Galbank? His credentials. If you're going after a gold mine like that...
Like him or not, he's...
You're insulting mine. I'll tell you what. I don't want money. Of course I do. You see, getting my... That's a disturbing way to... Dombrowski's a full-time. Fortunately, to get what you...
Oh, God.
You knew at this or something. Come on, think. If you don't hold anything over the guy's head, this card will allow you to access. Head inside and... He's a VIP. Or he... Well, you better learn. Oh, there's one left. Meaning that you lose. Anyway. They claim they're in their mind. In reality. As long as... What's the status? I once saw Neva strip. If that doesn't put... Now tell me... Okay. Her name's Sheila. I'd press her. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook... You seriously need... First, go. And second, I'm gonna guess... As long as you... What's the status? Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
You're a guest of Captain London, right? Welcome aboard.
Captain Dokov said you're allowed in.
Would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we go.
The Society Chair has really outdone herself this time.
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the... Why do you ask? During my tenure, there was an unfortunate, needless to say. In my cabin, I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse...
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata.
Luxuries.
How can I be of... I've only seen it briefly myself. Unfortunately, is there anything else? An excellent question. My responsibility. Honestly, I've only seen it briefly myself. Unfortunately, is there anything else? Oh, absolutely. The safe is in the unlikely, in the even more so. Well, if you change your mind. Have a safe journey.
This must be where the passengers store their valuables while the siren is underway.
Must you continue? Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as... And why in good... You might be right. Oh, just take the damn... Listen, maybe you can keep this bitch...
Please remain in designated passenger.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard. Please let me know if your voyage is an excellent. My responsibility, honestly. Oh, the safe is in the in the even. So, as you. I'm sorry. You do? All right. I like Captain Rob. I was bringing some. That would normal if you want to. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
From this point forward,
If
I
you
don't
wish to
think
have
we
a
should
drink
be
at
seen
any of our lounges,
communicating.
be sure to present your cap.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Yes, he's... Besides what I are... That award... The society... That's all then? Okay.
Any complaint? If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Here
Quite
for
a
business
lovely
or pleasure?
Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh? I certainly hope they... His behavior toward... Enjoy the rest of the event.
Hello. Or... I heard he used... I've already... Nice to have met you.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? I certainly hope... Let's put it... Haven't we? Don't forget to donate to the cause.
That view is... Pleased to make your acquaintance. Larry has an... Well, that was boring.
So, he's been nice to have met you.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
Hello. Are you a... He's been spending up. That's all then? Okay.
Quite a lovely Starliner. He's been Well, that was boring.
If you have any little ones aboard, story time with Serena.
Have you tried the canopy? Enjoy the rest of the event.
Don't forget to keep your StarView pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
An open bar, but he's been... Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Here for business? He's been spending a lot. Enjoy the rest of the event.
The society chair has really outdone... Hello? He's been Nice to have met you.
Yeah, can we do this late? Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk
Pleased to
another
make your
time.
acquaintance. He's been Don't forget to donate to the cause. Quite a lot. He's been That's all then? Okay.
That view is absolute. No. Well, that was boring.
Have you tried the canopy? He's been spending a lot of... Enjoy the rest of the event. The society. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia. Well, that was boring.
Here for business or pleasure? An open bar would have been... He's been spending up. That's all then? Okay.
Sorry, do I know you? Look, I think I really don't have time. Oh my god. I told Larry to... Look, what's it gonna take? You're willing to pay me to... You know, this whole thing, Larry and I had...
If you're angry at anybody,
Judge me all... Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together. I doctored the train. It was going well, and... I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking. If he doesn't want to go up, good luck. I wrote a computer. Then the alg. The best part is... So on. What do you think? I'm using that gun. Let's get one thing straight.
I agree.
Oh, Dombrowski is... The plan's always not bad for a low... What, are you Vera and Dombrowski? You need top clean... I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events.
You look a bit lost in these surroundings. Hello? You here for the charity event? Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security. You mean specifically? We monitor all of the meat. You're asking a lot of... To be honest, it might not be as glamorous and as... What is this all about? Claudia sent you, did she? Whatever you think you know about...
You're a liar and...
Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to... And since I work for you...
Let me guess. You missed me and you couldn't stay away.
You've had your time to talk. Now piss off.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that... Which is why he's threatening. We need harder. The problem is... Smart. I think the best check. Manipulate if you could... I have no idea. One more thing. I prefer you... Anyway, I better stop. Get back to it.
Hold up. Wait a second. Sorry to give you trouble. Yeah, a little. Don't get me wrong, but I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Of course, disputed. Unfortunately, that... Oh, sorry, that area's... Ah, you're a fan. Tell you what, maybe you can hold... Remember not to touch anything, please.
This is the life support control. Certainly makes sense.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
There's no cause for alarm, I'm sure.
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard try. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. I wasn't lying when all I can tell you... I mean, the Ikande's loaded with... Wait a moment. That's all. Just because I'm helping you... How else am I gonna... No. Well, since on the other hand, that's... You better tell Dombrowski to run. Because if you don't kill him, I will.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency. All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
You don't actually believe that I'd venture into such precarious criminal territory without a proper bird's-eye view of the situation, do you? I'm uncertain why you've become entangled in this spider's web, but this situation demands swift and resolute action. Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Oh, do get on with this. There's only so long I can stand being in the presence of this pig.
Obviously, that wouldn't be my preference, but I have little choice. Though Larry Dombrowski will be mysteriously vanishing after this cruise, and possession of the credentials becomes ludicrous at that point. Oh, it was actually a rather easy deduction to make. It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your...
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we...
All passengers.
You must be joking. After this little stunt, I've got nowhere else to go. You know, I'm still...
Please report to your cabins in an orderly
Rick's legacy. I heard Delgado was spinning that yarn. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining. I owe you one. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good honesty. Well, I suppose this is where we...
Our security team would appreciate it.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
I need to pack up and get out of here.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Suppose I have time for a nap before we leave?
That's a clean break. Ready to go. Chords are right on the money.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.